Good morning, little bees. It's so nice to be back. I hope everybody is doing fantastic. Let's see what message our guides, our fun cards are going to give us today, s'il vous plaît. Oopsie, thank you. Oh, the Holy Amethyst. Right away, that didn't take a long time. Talking to us about divine alchemy, move beyond current challenges, focus on what you desire. And with the amethyst, you know what? I want to read it because there's a lot of cool stuff with the amethyst. Holy Amethyst is a twin flame of Archangel Zadkiel, the angel who helps us transmute negative experiences into love and learning. He is a keeper of the violet flame. Interesting that he's a he. I had a very strong feminine energy here, and we're talking about a he, so interesting. Which helps us release anything that is no longer serving us. Holy Amethyst also enables us to look over our past fears and challenges and draw wisdom and learning from them. Unlike Zadkiel, for many years she was not mentioned in spiritual texts, and I believe this was because her miraculous support wasn't needed on earth as it is now. To connect deeply with her light, hold her namesake crystal. Okay, so that was a feminine energy. Zadkiel is a he. Like, wake up, Louise. Do I have an... Oh, you know what? Give me a minute. I'll be right back. I'm feeling complete. I was just thinking, wait, I don't have any amethysts here because I always have one on me. Well, here they are. Whew, okay, so what about the extending message? So keep her namesake crystal. The amethyst is also great, to help you sleep, to help you connect, to keep you from anxiety, or not to keep you from anxiety, but to help you fight anxiety. The extended message is that you are ready to move beyond energies or situations that are no longer helpful to you, and make space in your life for something more purposeful. You may feel a real need for clearing out, not just mentally or emotionally, but physically too. There is a sense that you are moving beyond challenges and forging golden opportunities from stagnant or unhappy experiences. It is important to recognize that you are like a magician at this time, with the ability to use your thoughts, will, and actions to bring about life-fulfilling and dream-enhancing opportunities. It's important to focus on what you desire and not what you fear, because what you give your energy to will literally begin to flourish. Call on Holy Amethyst to help you focus on golden opportunities. I love this because I love the focus on what you desire and not what you fear. It is very important to, that's like, I'm always talking about the state of gratitude, or, saying things in a positive manner, the truth of happiness, things like that. As long as you focus on what you fear, just like we get with this message from the Holy Amethyst card, you are not being productive. As long as you live in fear, you are not being productive. As long as you wonder about what happens or take the time to have anxiety, you are not being productive. If you act, you don't have the time to think. As long as you do, you get on with your next step, you keep going, you are not focusing on the fear, on the what ifs, on the anxiety. So it seems to be time of action. And I like how we talked about the magician, which is also the first. The major arcana with the card number 1. I was going to say the first because the Fool is a 0. Excuse me, I had to take a sip. But with the magician, we have like number 1. We actually take this is our first step to creation. With the Fool, we take our first step into the adventure. But with a magician, we start to act and create. And at the bottom of the deck was Mary Magdalene. With a teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow her inner call. Don't let anything stop you. And we're just talking about taking the step, right? Okay, what other fantastic energy do we have with us today? That was, I liked it. The holy amethyst. Amethyst, right? I put an H there because of the holy. It's a cool picture. There is something very Mother Mary-like with this card, just like there was with Mary Magdalene, obviously, with the veil and the divine energy. Look at that. We have 2 cards. Fine, I'll take them both. What at the bottom? Man holding the heart, and behind it we have the woman holding the heart. Energies that keep coming, aren't they? I'm not going to leave her out because she's up. Fine. Fighting with already. Number 44, we were talking about a twin flame with the holy amethyst, and we have number 44 here with the woman, and we had the man holding the heart. And we have the 6th chakra with the Archangel Metatron, who talks to us about just divine protection, you know, in essence. There was something do I have something about the chakras over here? Yes. The 6th chakra is, I see, the 3rd eye chakra. So, you know, trusting in the universe and knowing that things are happening and seeing you taking that step into action, you know. So this is, this feels like a productive day, a day to start acting on what you've been thinking. Stop putting so much thoughts into the what ifs, because those are the negative ones. Those are the thoughts that give you anxiety. What if everything is going to be great? Okay, how about you start with asking yourself that? Okay, let's talk about the message for the day, s'il vous plaît. Give them more. I want to try and play around with them and see. Oopsie. The Fool. I was just talking about the Fool. Okay, what should you focus on today, s'il vous plaît? What should our little bees focus on today? Transformation. So, how funny. We're talking about, you know, the magician, the fool, the new steps, you know, not worrying about your fear, going into action, and we want you to focus on death. So think of the death card as the card of transformation, and look at how this death card is showing action. We have death itself watering the pumpkins, making them happy so that they can grow into what they are meant to be. So you have potential, you have strengths, you have knowledge, you have abilities. The guides want you to focus on all these wonderful things that are in you, that you can grow. Allow all these things to grow and put action into that growth. This death card in this deck is truly beautiful and exciting. There is excitement with it. How you have death itself coming to give you the energy that you need. And look at, you have the, to me, that just wants, that's just talking to you about keeping faith or trust in the universe. Like, and compared to all the other cards as well, instead of having a moon, because there is a lot of moon in the Halloween deck, obviously, you know, Halloween, you celebrate at night and you go trick-or-treating with your kids, things like, oh, you're a kid and you go trick-or-treating. You have happy flowers, looking at the possibilities. You have, again, the butterfly moth that talks about transformation, new life. Focus on all these things that are exciting. What else do we have? We have like a wheel of fortune, a wheel on the watering can. Also talks about changes and growth. I want to see if there is anything else. The cat is like rubbing itself on its leg, on death's legs. There is a lot of joy and happiness and excitement in this card. So focus on that. How you can put your, I'm having the word production, create, produce, make it happen. This is a day for action, I really feel. What should our little bees let go, s'il vous plaît? No kid. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so to me, this one talks about letting go of fear, without a doubt. Let go of fear. This is not the day to worry. This is a day to act. That there is definite anxiety in this man's face. It shows that possible that you have been going through this transformation, feeling like you were in a whirlwind of things where you had no control, and sleepless night, and how am I going to do this, how am I going to do that. This is not the day. Today is really the day of flourish and like have a rebirth with this transformation. This is, and you'll notice this is 2 major arcanas too. So the universe has a lot to do with what's happening to you. But this is, we don't have a tower here in any case, or yet, okay? As much as possible, let go of fear. I know this is hard, but if you decide to act today and not embrace your fears, just think of all the amazing things you could get going, okay? Even if it's just going in your yard, and can we plant anything right now at this time of the year? Maybe roses. I think we're a little early for the roses. One little extra message, s'il vous plaît, from the let go. Okay, those 3 want to come. I'll keep them. I can't even pick them up. What do we have here? You will climb that mountain, and then the next, which will bring you great joy. So what that tells me is that there is still some mountains, there is still some difficulties, there is still some work, but with the you will climb that mountain, it means there is some effort on your part you have to take. You have to take the steps, you have to walk up the mountain. So there is still some definite, not necessarily hard work, but hey, it's not easy to climb a mountain. If you have a problem, you have an opportunity. So let go of all that, of all blame. With blame, we have the notion of you making yourself responsible of the situation you are in. It's very possible, but you have an opportunity to create something, okay? And control your emotions, feel them, shift them, elevate them. Be a master. Beautiful let go messages here. What divine message on top of these? I wasn't clear enough for a little bit, s'il vous plaît. The Chariot, see? Go for it. Go look for that. And notice how you have 3 major arcanas. This is all a very powerful message today about you going and getting into action. Go get it. Like today is the message is be a go-getter. Go get it. Go make it happen. This could not be any clearer. At the bottom of the deck you have the Queen of Pumpkin, who is the Queen of Pentacles. I think of her as like the Queen of the Earth. She's connected to animals. She's nurturing. She's a mother of the house. She's connected to the earth, so I like that death is like growing plants, and the Queen of Pumpkin is earth-centered character, very nurturing. What do we have at the bottom here? Oh, a cat with flowers. It's a vase with flowers. What does it say here about the Queen of Pumpkin? She didn't come out very often, huh? That we had the other one with the Queen of Wands that came out a lot in this past month, but the Pumpkin not so much. The Queen, I mean, in any case. The Queen of Pumpkins is a woman known for generosity, nurturing, and creativity, deep connection with nature, fertility, putting practical talents to good use. Again, so it's possible that a lot of you in these stories are just simply, to put it simply, mothers who find themselves in, and mothers that could be mothers of children, mothers of pets, just a nurturing person who's taking care of a home. You may feel and you may put the blame on yourself about the situation you find yourself in, but we do want you to act today. Enough with the universe is really telling you enough with the fear. And it's hard, no doubt, but try and make yourself take that step into action, and I think you'll be blown away by the results. You have the intuition, you have the universe that keeps trying to tell you something. You have some love coming in your life with all these constant messages of twin flames. Do with that what you will. I don't expect your twin flame to come. Just expect love to come. Okay, if it's your twin flame, you know, this is like something that I've heard only for a few years, and I've been studying tarot and cards for ever since I was a child. Okay, a teenager. I had never heard or paid attention to that. This is really not something that was relevant in any way to me. But if you just really focus on what you desire, what makes you happy, what would make you happy, and remember that you have this divine protection and guidance from your angels and guides, and if you call on them, you know, for their help with your action, you can't lose. Haunted. The breaking of the floor beneath your naked feet, the creaking of the walls as the cold kisses flesh. You are never really alone when the company of hauntings within bone. What that tells me here, I'm not seeing this, and I'm going to read it. I'm not seeing this as a scary thing. I'm just seeing this as a confirmation of what I was just talking to you about your guides, your ancestors, your family, your angels there to help you. They want to give you a hand, and you see that person is just sitting there worried, where it's like, hey, do this, do that, like, move, get off that chair. I feel that need to get off my chair. And look at that at the bottom of the deck. Intuition. You hold the answers, you know the truth. Ancient ones await behind the doors of the mind. It feels to me like you've been extremely stubborn, maybe, you know, like, yeah, the fear is there. The fear is there, but trust that little voice, even though sometimes that little voice can be, and I'm not talking about the little voice that's telling you to do bad things. I'm talking about the little voice that is pushing you into wonderful actions. Atonement company are the keywords of this card. The definition of a poltergeist is an unknown spirit that causes disturbances such as loud noises or moving furniture. In fact, the word poltergeist is German, and it means noisy spirit. Originally, poltergeists were thought to be demons who played tricks, focusing their attention on one specific person. However, theories surrounding the origins of poltergeist disturbances have changed. Many believe poltergeist to be a manifestation of an individual's troubled psyche, as disturbances generally focused on one person. This person is usually in some kind of pain or trauma, either from things done to them or things they've done to others. The poltergeist becomes a physical representation of the pain that has been locked away and left to fester. Eventually, that pain becomes too much for the person to hold, and the poltergeist is born, bringing with it a terrifying display of what was hidden. You have pulled the haunted card because there is something that you must atone for. You have locked something away, choosing to ignore it rather than own up to your mistake. This is quite an interesting thing, like this card here, that fear that you have to do anything because you feel like you have made a mistake. True or not, this is what you feel in any case, okay? This can be something you have done to someone else, but also something you feel you've done to yourself, perhaps a choice you'd like to forget, or even a trauma that you never dealt with. Whatever your situation, know that your hauntings will continue until you are ready to face the monster your pain has created. This is especially true if you have also pulled the cards Great, the darkness or ghost. Okay, we haven't done that, so we had the intuition. To me, that poltergeist situation, that creation of those negative energy because you feel responsible for stuff, could talk to some of you. To me, that was the representation of this card. It really talks to me about you trusting. I mean, it goes with that fear here, no doubt, okay? And with the death, we also have the how am I going to word this? The feeling of the ancestors, the families, the help from the other side, okay? And that goes well with the haunted, too, like that help, that energy, that wants to help you. We had that intuition card too that showed. So I really, the guides, not me, but I feel it, I really feel the need to tell you to tap into that intuition, to tap into trust, into that energy that wants to help you, and take that step into action today. Go get it today, please. What does Mother Mary want to tell you today, Silver Play? Mother Mary, what message do you have for Little Hive today? Oh, thank you. Our Lady of Divine Direction. See, even Mother Mary wants to show you the way. And there is like a lot of emotions with that one, with the blue, like I feel like the fish going up the river. What else do we have? It feels like rivers and all the emotions going around you. The quickest way to a destination is not always the most obvious or the direct route. It's going up that mountain. Obstacles can help build trust, determination, self-belief, and courage. However, when those qualities are sufficiently developed within one's heart, it is more efficient and joyful to make swifter progress on the path, sidestepping obstructions altogether. Let go of how you think things need to happen. I like that. Let's go of how you think and get into action again. Place your trust in Our Lady's direction and go with the flow. You know, like, go do it. Everything that you've been feeling that you feel like you should be doing. And again, I'm not talking about going crazy, okay? I'm talking about creativity. I'm talking about everything that your intuition, the divine, your desires. Desires can only be a positive thing. I'm not talking about lashing out your anger and destroying things, okay? Let's just, you know who you're listening to, you know what kind of channel you're going for, and none of us, you know, giving you messages from the guide would tell you, hey, just go crazy and destroy things and lash out. No, that's not what we're telling you. So you're not listening to this to hear that. So just use the positive energies, use the positive thoughts, look for them, you have them, and just create with those. Go act today. Go get them, go get it, go put your fear aside and see what happens, and let me know what happens, please. Once you've decided. Look at that. As I'm saying that, like, all the birds are going crazy. I don't know if you just heard them. Communication. Oh, we have a snake here talking about transformation. Oh, that looks like a snake in any case. Take it easy. Gratitude is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes practice, which again makes me think of that. You will climb that mountain and then the next, which will bring you great joy. So you're in the middle of that mountain and you have another one to go through. Just take it easy and be grateful with each step you take or make. Yeah, you know what I mean. Sending you love. Have a beautiful day. Bye bye.